welcome. It's time to put the brats to bed and pour yourself a drink because it's grown-up time here on Monday Night Gnaw. I'm your host, the fun-size one, Nene. And alongside of me on the left, it's Dante, the man of many suits. How are you today, Dante?
I'm feeling pretty good. Looks like we got a pretty crazy night ahead of us, and I'm excited to be here.
Oh, well, that's great, Dante. And on my right, we have the end of corruption, the one and only EOC. How are you today, EOC?
I am feeling absolutely amazing, and I am ready for a great show this evening.
Oh, well, that's great. Well, gentlemen, we have some amazing matches lined up today. But before we get to those, shall we recap everyone what happened last week?
I would love to.
We had Ryan against Isaiah the Hornets. We had Maven Alex, and then we had Danny the Thunder and Alexis. So, yeah.
Let's not forget the war of words between LBA, the Yakuza Dragon, and SMF, which I got caught up in the middle of.
That's very, very true. That brings us to our main event today. And then we had Alexius and Danny, which goes and, yeah, he cheated on that match.
Well, it was bound to happen at some point during this show. I'm just glad they got it out of the way.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't think we've seen the last of confrontations between Alexius and Danny.
That's Black Ops 3. What's she looking for?
Where? Where is it? I can't find it. Damn it! What the hell? I know I had it in my bag. Who the hell be stupid enough to go and take something from me? I gotta find it, damn it! Whoever took something from me better beware. Like it says on my bag, touch my bag and I will kill you. They will wish they were dead when I get finished with them if I find out who took something from me.
I don't think Bree is looking for a contact lens.
I don't either, and she doesn't sound happy.
No, whatever was in that bag is definitely something she did not want getting into other people's hands.
And I'm wondering if that's what they were talking about last week.
You never know with the Jamison clan being pulled into this. It could be a lot of trouble going on back there right now.
Never, never, never.
Well, it never stops when you're rocking the Nene merch. Am I correct? I mean, look at this merch.
Yeah, you're rocking my merch. I'm rocking the AW merch. You just got everything rocking.
Oh, we appreciate that generous tip there, Liliana.
Yes, Liliana, thank you so much for that. Oh, and who's coming out? It's What's going on?
Speaking of the insane one, here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, for the first fight of the night. Alexius.
No?
Wait.
Yeah, Alexius isn't supposed to be here. Well, he wants a mic, and there you go.
I just come out here to say something to Danny. In Italian. Danny, sei inutile. And now let me explain what I say. Danny is useless. And do you know why? Because last week he came to this ring believing himself to be a leader, the best in this federation. But last week he had to wake up from his dream because he finally met me in this ring. And I don't have to explain anything. You all saw my victory. I beat him fair and square. You can boo me, I really don't care, because the truth is I don't need you, but you need me. you need me to stop resting. And now you can go to your stupid social media and write how bad I've been. I really don't care. See you next week.
Okay. Short and sweet.
Oh, like the ref's back was turned.
Certainly a dirty blow. You know what? He thinks of himself as some kind of good guy, but he's gonna pay for it in the end, I think.
No, I don't like all the things Danny has done, but at least Danny is honest and generally acts pretty honorable in the ring.
Okay, Dante. Remember what happened last season? Seriously?
Hey, Danny was one of the NAW members who didn't lay his hands on me. And he actually
But
came to check on me
but
at one point.
remember what he did to.
Yes. Well, everybody makes poor choices sometimes, and, well, we'll just have to see what happens, I suppose. Yes, he did. He snuck up behind Isaiah and beat him across the back of the skull with that shillelagh.
I mean, is that the same thing that's going to happen to poor Alex?
I don't know. If you hit Alex in the head, it might not affect him too much.
Well, that's true. He is called insane, so yeah, it might not. But, I mean, what in the world? Is that how it's going to be every match that happens now? That Jackson's going to attack every opponent?
Let's hope not. Maybe, hopefully there'll be some order restored here to NAW, but, again, we'll just have to see what the future holds.
I'm kind of doubting it, but you never know.
Look at the devil.
Coming in, weighing 305 pounds, height 6'7", from Deadwood, South Dakota, the chairman, Ryan Jameson. Man is massive.
It seems the audience is not a fan of Ryan. And after all the stunts he's pulled, I'm not surprised.
But he is our middleweight and our hardcore champion.
Oh, and look, Jackson picked him. What a surprise.
Yeah.
Hopefully Jax will stay out of the match and mind his business tonight.
Want to take bets on that, Dante?
It's not a bet I'd like to make. All right, our ref, Grayson Cooper, who made his debut last week and took a few bumps. Glad to see
Yeah.
he's doing okay. Getting
Aw.
ready to check both our wrestlers.
So that's Shillelagh.
Oh, looks like Alex is starting this match early.
Dang.
He didn't even give Ryan a chance to hand the belts over.
A nice drop kick to the face by Alex.
Oh, the nasty series. Those the match hasn't even started yet.
Dang, Alex.
That's one way. If you're gonna try to fight with Ryan, you gotta try and overwhelm him early.
Yeah, but you better hope that Ryan doesn't get his composure real fast. But yeah,
Well, looks like Ryan shoved Alex down, and now it's dragging him back to his feet.
yep. Didn't take him long to get his composure.
Oh, and there goes Alex sailing across the ring. Raw power is definitely what Ryan has the advantage in this match.
Yeah, Jackson's standing out there with that shillelagh, and that worries me,
And it should probably worry Alex too.
And I'm not sure Alex should worry about Jax out there as much as he should worry about Ryan being in that race.
Definitely. He's going to have to fight with eyes in the back of his head this match.
You know what? A shillelagh is not half as dangerous as a man half the size of Ryan beating you into a wall.
They're never up to any good, Davises. I hate to say it, you know. You can't
Well,
trust them.
with that, Nene, I will agree with you on.
You can never trust them. I hate to say it, you know. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Ryan. I like Rose. And I even like Jax, but you can't trust them.
You know what? At least he listens to the warnings from the ref. The ref told him to get out of the corner, and he did right away.
I said I like you, Rose, but you know, sometimes you can't trust you.
Well, the
Sorry.
Jamesons are a bunch of mercenaries. They'll do what you want for enough money. I mean, it's a
And
smart business plan, I guess, but ultimately, I agree with you. I wouldn't trust any of them as far as I could throw them.
I'll trust him as far as my wallet, so I can do a few things. If you want to meet me afterwards, Rose.
Really, EOC? Yeah. If the price is enough, yeah, I guess, yeah, you can be trusted.
Ryan threw Alex into the clotheslines, went for into the ropes, went for a clothesline, but Alex rolled underneath it. Now he's behind Ryan. But Alex with the chop block to the back of Ryan's knee. Good strategy.
You know what? With a man his size, that's the easiest way to take him down. Take his knee out.
Definitely, doesn't matter how big you are. If you can't get up, you can't wrestle.
Exactly. And you know what? Alex, as new as he may be, inexperienced as he may be, he's fighting smart. He's fighting from the books. He's using his training, and he's doing what he's supposed to be doing.
Oh, and a nasty kick to that same knee.
Alex is just working on that leg.
And an elbow drop across that injured knee again.
He is working
Again.
on that thing. He is going to snap that knee if he does not be careful.
Maybe he's been watching, you know, I guess they've all been starting to getting smart, you know, watching their opponents, you know, videos and stuff like that. Maybe he's been watching videos. Oh, and a figure four by Alex.
That's a smart move.
That's a
Right.
really smart move on Alex's part.
Ryan only has two options. Well, three. He can tap out, which I don't think he's going to do. He has to reach the ropes to break it, or the common reversal for this move. If he can flip over onto his stomach, it reverses the pressure. But it looks like he's dragging Alex across the ring, trying to reach those ropes. And looks
you know
like
what?
there it is.
Yep. I was just about to say, it looks like he could definitely make it. With his power, it wasn't much for him to drag somebody of Alex's size.
Yeah, it's a, you know, the size difference between these two is amazing, you know, and it wasn't going to take him long to get to the ropes.
Well, Ryan's back up, looking like he's hurt, but Alex is backed up. Looks like he's getting ready to try and pull off something creative here.
I'm keeping an eye on Jax over there. I don't trust him. Somebody's got to keep an eye on him for Alex's safety.
I'm sure you and all of our millions of viewers back at home and on YouTube are on the edge of their seats watching that man standing outside the ring with a weapon right now.
Yeah.
Alex with a drop kick to that knee. Now a pin. Only two. Ryan able to get the shoulder up at the last second.
Wow, a lot of people are saying don't trust Jax, he's a snake. That's coming from the fans.
Surprised Alex is actually holding his own very well in this match.
Pretty
Ryan
much.
hasn't
Alex is doing pretty good.
Ryan hasn't put up much of an offense yet. There's Ryan's taking a slide out of the ring, but Alex comes right after him.
Hey, stay away from the top table.
Yeah, the action's a little too close for comfort here. Oh, and there goes Ryan over towards Jax. Best watch yourself, Alex.
Careful, Alex. Oh, and Ryan slides back to the ring. Alex, stay away from Jax.
Looks like they both made it back into the ring.
Staying pretty far away from Jax, which is good.
Ryan starting some outlaw stomps.
Ow. Those big boots. That hurts. Literally hurting him.
Yep, that's one thing. Alex has speed, but once Ryan gets his hands on you, like his favorite catchphrase, stick a fork in and he's done.
Pretty much.
Oh, now he has Ryan has Alex in the corner with a boot across his neck.
You know, that's a bit of a dirty move, keeping somebody trapped in the corner like that. The ref's already warned him once. He needs to get him out of that corner.
Yeah, he really needs to. Come on, Alex, get out of that corner.
If Ryan stays in the corner too long, he could get disqualified, but I don't think he would honestly care that much. Now
I don't think he
Jackson
would
wandering
honestly
around.
stop.
Come on, Alex. Come on, Alex, get out of the corner. Phew.
And you know, at this point, Jax is just pacing back and forth. He looks like a shark getting ready to jump on its prey.
Yeah. It's not good when he starts pacing back and forth like that. I don't trust Jax as far as I can throw him. Honestly, I don't. And no offense, I can't throw him far. So, yeah. That's not a good...
It's just, even the freaking ref can't understand right now. He's just sighing, and just throwing his hands up. There's not much you can do to stop it at this point.
No, not at all. Come on, Alex, fight your way out of there.
I don't think Alex is going to be able to fight his way out of anything. I mean, the size and weight difference, raw power, like I said earlier, Ryan definitely has the advantage in that. So, and there we see the snap suplex is tossing Alex around like a rag doll.
Ugh.
Yeah, that Alex is definitely going to be having a bad day tomorrow when he gets up and his back feels like somebody just stepped on it.
Oh,
Fortunately,
boy.
I've been there a few times myself.
Oh boy, this is not pretty good for Alex. We're definitely going to need some Excedrin, some Bengay, all sorts of things. Epsom salt, everything, Ryan, don't play with the food. Too much.
There was Ryan with his signature, the crosshairs.
Oh,
Somebody want to go look out in the audience for Alex's head?
yeah. Literally, or something. I have to give Jax credit here, honestly, because Jax has been pretty good. He hasn't tried to interfere yet.
Oh, another nasty punch right across Alex's head. Now into the ropes again. And there goes Alex back into that corner.
Keeps putting Alex in the corner. That's not a good thing for Alex to do.
You know what? The ref has got no choice at this point. He's going to have to call this a DQ. He does not get him out of there very, very quickly.
Exactly.
Alex caught Ryan with a drop toe hold and bounced his head off the bottom rope.
Ooh,
Wow.
you know what? That's
impressive.
smart. He's using the arena to his advantage. You know what? He may have been stuck in a corner, but he's not a dummy.
Okay, what is Jax doing? He seems to be moving up a little bit more closer.
Alex hit Ryan with the big flying crossbody off the top rope.
Does anybody notice that Jax is getting a little bit closer to that ring?
He is, but he's keeping his distance, so he hasn't broken any rules yet.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What?
What's going on? Is that Isaiah?
Isaiah just speared Jax outside the ring.
Oh!
Coming to the rescue. Talk about surprise attack.
Member of my family you will ever attack.
Oh, what goes around comes around, apparently.
Isaiah getting revenge for that surprise attack last week.
Apparently so.
Alex has Ryan in a schoolboy pin. A 1, it's a 2, and it's a 3. Alex has won.
And the winner of the match, Alex the Insane with Camino.
Hello, and welcome to Sunshine Estates. We are a fresh roleplay community with many things to offer. Friendly owners and neighbors, community events, all town amenities, and more. We bring realism to town roleplay. Sunshine Estates is a comfortable and safe place to visit or make as your home. Please contact Chris Cole, that's Martin84Core, C-O-R-E, for more information. Welcome to the Boneyard Rock Club, PHX Business District, and Tracks. This sim has everything. Rock club, shops to check out, a track, a beach, and a kid's playground. Yeah, this place is kid-friendly. Camping area, premier unplugged, and more. So come check us out at the Boneyard Rock Club, PHX Business District, and Tracks. Are you looking for a beach town with an amusement park that's right on the boardwalk? Or one that has an exciting nightclub and plenty of inexpensive homes to rent? Well, right here at Karen's Cove, we have it all. Look no further. If you would like more information, please contact Isaiah Zay Jenkins, Apollo Cypress, Nene Lyons Ember, Renee Simithorn Knickers, or Randy Glenfat.
That's the GM's office, isn't it?
Yeah,
second-
looks like it's our new GM, Paul Slater.
The second best dressed man in professional wrestling.
Whoa. Hey, need a thunder. Wait a minute. You know what? Doesn't matter, Dan. I'm in a good mood. What can I do for you today?
Even if I didn't have an appointment, I guess I have it now. Well, yeah, I'm here for a reason. I guess you saw what happened last week, right? Me against Alexius, the way he won the match. I don't think it was fair enough, you know? And yes, I'm here because you're one of those that wants to set right the things. Am I right?
Of course.
So, I was thinking, I want a rematch. Yeah. And yeah,
You want a rematch? You're coming in here and you're asking for a rematch. You know what, Danny? I like your passion, Danny. I do. You know what? This is one of the reasons why I brought you here in NAW. But you know what? I have a better idea for you, my friend. Next week, Danny, you come here in the best shape you've ever been in. And when I mean the best shape, you know, I know you're Italian, and I know Italians like to eat. So this week, no pizza, no pasta, and definitely, absolutely no delicious Italian pastries, which I might add would have been a great idea for you to bring in here without an appointment. But having said all that, next week, Danny, you come here in that great shape and ready to go. Next week, my friend, I promise you, it could be one of the best weeks ever in your career here in NAW.
okay. That would be hard for me to deal with, but there is one more condition.
Oh,
on that.
whoa. I need you to be patient, Danny. I need you to be patient and trust me when I say next week is going to be something special for you. Now, if I was you, I'd go and get ready for that because next week it's going to be something very, very, very big happening.
Okay.
Trust me, Danny. Trust me.
Very, very interesting. And thank you so much for that donation.
You know what? With how crooked our new GM is, I bet you my big surprise, he definitely means there's something bad in store for that man if he does not pay attention and get into the best shape of his life.
Oh, come on. Lay off the new GM. You know, just because he makes the fans take, the bus and, everything like that and thinks that I'm a diva, doesn't mean that he's all bad.
Yeah, I
Right,
mean, Bull's
right.
not a bad guy, even though he doesn't know the difference between a scarf and a sash, but that's okay.
Look,
Just
I
he's
trust
not
our
that
new
bad.
GM as much as I trust any of the other wrestlers here, which means absolutely not at all. The man is filthy.
He's not all that bad. Okay, EOC, you want to introduce our next match?
Why, I would be happy to. Coming at you from South Dakota, standing in at 5'10", weighing a sultry 190 pounds. It is Miss Rose Jameson.
Wait, is Jax coming out with Rose too?
What gives here? Is Jax just showing up today to play the lackey role now?
Apparently so.
Well, looks like he didn't get enough of a beating in that last match, so who knows? Hopefully Isaiah won't show up a second time. But
Might have a bit of a trouble coming out because you all know who's about to walk into the arena. From the jungles of Kenya, standing in at a 6'6", an impressive 255 pounds of pure, unadulterated muscle. That is Nikita, the Huntress, and her lion, Jumba.
Jumba!
oh, I know Jamba is well trained, but always makes me nervous. Hey,
Pretty kitty.
you think it'd be funny if they stuck some snakes down Jackson's pants?
So we've got that. So, and yeah. So we're gonna see how this works out. And Nikita, is powerful and intimidating. Yeah. This is gonna be one hell of a match.
You know,
You
this
know
is
what?
almost the opposite of the last match. Now Rose Jameson is the small one in this match.
Exactly. And you know what? This is a match of a hired gun versus Rebel in the jungle.
Exactly.
Nikita doesn't say very much. I've barely ever heard 2 words come out of her mouth over the past couple of years, but she's someone who, as we can see, lets her fists do the talking.
Exactly. Yeah.
Honestly, does she really even have to say anything when you're as intimidating as 6'6"?
True. And has Jumbo with her. I mean, seriously, does she really actually have to speak? Her fists and Jumbo does the talking for her. Literally. So yeah. No words needed.
Definitely.
enough.
In the past, I've seen Nikita take on 2 opponents at once. So Rose is going to have to be very smart or very lucky if she wants to get out of this match the victor.
Oh, beautiful elbow drop to the ground and elbow drops to the knees. Damn. Dang. Jax couldn't help Brian, but will he be the reason Nikita loses at her NAW debut? I guess we'll find out.
I don't know. I don't think, even with that shillelagh, I don't think Jax will be able to hurt Nikita very much.
Not with Jumbo here.
Let's just say that Jumbo looks at that little stick and thinks playtime.
Joey, no feeding Jumbo edibles.
You know what? It's bad enough we got Earl up on stage, so out of his damn mind he doesn't know what he's doing. Let's keep the animals in a nice, safe environment, huh?
Great. Is Jumbo going to turn into Dubinator Jr. now?
Oh, Lord. And a beautiful back suplex by Nikita.
Well, Rose hasn't put up pretty much any of I can't even talk. This match is so exciting. Rose hasn't put up a fight at all yet. She's just
Hasn't
getting
even had a
tossed around like a
chance.
rag doll.
Hasn't even had a chance.
Oh, and I spoke too soon. Super kick upside the head, and then now Nikita's down. It's not a position you see her in very often.
Not at all. Nikita on it. Nope, not at all. And Jax hasn't even gone anywhere near that
And let's
I
face
wouldn't
it.
either.
Let's face it. The last person that saw Nikita on her back is in a shallow grave somewhere right now.
Very true.
And Rose with a nasty shotgun drop kick.
And word just came in, Joey. They're no longer going to be signing your paychecks. So you will no longer be able to supply you with your need of snacks for the kids. In fact, all future checks going to Joey will now be officially transferred to the All Benefits Preceded EOC Foundation, sponsored, graciously donated to, and accepted by myself, EOC.
Oh, Lord. Okay, there's no more trips to Tijuana for you and Dante, Joey. No more.
Okay, no, Joey, we don't talk about the Tijuana trip. I told you that.
Look, if you two want to sit in Tijuana and sip your sexes on the beach, wearing your skimpy little mankinis, talking to each other, making girly faces, that's up to you. Right now,
Okay.
we have a serious fight on the stage.
Yes, let's go back to what's going on in the ring, please. Not talking about their trip.
Rose has been pulling out all stops, trying to beat Nikita down.
Oh, that's the action at hand. Thank you.
All these leg drops and knee epilepsies and stomps and everything else. Rose is doing everything she can to keep Nikita down. But I don't know if she's going to be able to wear her down enough to keep her that way.
Oh, and Rose with her signature shot of Jameson.
You know what? That's one shot at Jameson I'm not going to be happy to partake.
I have to agree. I truly agree with you there, EOC. That's one shot of Jameson I would not want.
It
Of
sounds
course,
like
if
this-
she decided to do Nene and give her a shot of Jameson, it might just be a half shot.
Hey,
I'm sorry, what was that? I think I hear somebody calling my name.
Anyways, Rose got tossed into the ropes and comes back, gets caught up in an abdominal stretch in the middle of the ring with nowhere to go.
really there, partner in crime? Really?
Oh, come on, I gotta show you a little bit of love, right, partner? It's all part of the insanity.
Yeah, whatever.
Looks
Oh,
like
and a
Rose
reverse.
reversed it. Yeah, Rose reversed that. Now there's a Nikita reversed the reversal.
Two of these ladies just going at each other. It's just
Neither one is gonna back down. They are
No.
both in there.
and a
for the
Bronco
long
strike
haul.
break by Nikita.
I don't think Nikita knows how to back down. She doesn't even know the meaning of the word.
No, not at
There's,
all.
there's probably a lot of words Nikita doesn't know the meaning of, but that's okay.
No, she's just. I would want to beat her, you know. Oh, and the feral attack, her signature move by Nikita.
Wow, that must be one of the first times I've actually seen her use that attack on somebody in the ring outside of tackling them out in the back.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I don't think Rose is going to stand up after something like that. She
No.
is absolutely shattered after a move like that.
Oh, man. Okay, now I'm in a lot of pain, and that wasn't even used on me. And I'm in a lot of pain here, guys. So if I'm feeling it, I can just imagine how Rose is feeling right now.
I believe that pain is called empathy pain. You should try it sometime.
No.
I think Rose is starting to regret her decision to get in the ring with Nikita. I think there's a height guys, I think there's a height requirement. You have to be able to actually reach the apron to get into the ring.
There's a sign, if you could read it on the bottom, it says must be able to reach top rope to get in ring.
Whatever, EOC. Oh, and Nikita with the trio whoa. Yeah,
And
no.
whoa, it is. She is definitely in trouble at this point. Nikita is just taking over this match.
Rose managed to fight out of the tree of woe and get Nikita with a monkey flip.
You know, when you can get in the ring by just, sliding under the, first rope, yeah, that's kind of bad.
Unfortunately, when you try to slide under the rope, it ends up under the stage, and we're not allowing fighters under there currently, so your application for standing in the ring at this time has been denied.
Rose has Nikita in the figure 4, but Nikita easily dragging her all the way across the ring to grab the ropes.
So that was just pretty much a piece of cake for Nikita.
Well, the ref starting his count, and Rose has till the count of 5 to let go. Or she could get disqualified.
Piece of cake. For Nikita just to pretty much get to that rope to that point.
Still, it looks like the damage has been done to Nikita's leg.
Pretty much, but then again, like I said earlier, they just don't like to give up those things, I hate to say it.
Well, they're tenacious, if nothing else. It is amazing. We have a ref who can count.
Okay,
Right.
come on.
No other than Naka for once.
Right?
And to the other one, no names mentioned here, no names mentioned.
Right. We will never mention his name again, except for this one time.
No.
Just kidding.
Yes,
just kidding.
yes. No, we're not going to talk about England. Oh, wait, that's too obvious.
Right.
Earl
right.
E.
Earl. Yeah, right. Earl E. Man known by many names. Unfortunately, none of them he can spell or count.
Oh, Lord, guys. Let's get back to the match at hand, seriously? And another shot of Jameson by Rose, her signature.
Nikita must be feeling like she has a hangover.
Yes. Those shots that she's been taking. Lord. Oh, and another pick up by the hair. What is up with Rose picking up them by the hair? Oh, and she uses another signature, the Black Thorn. Oh.
I didn't think Rose was capable of this, but Nikita's in trouble.
It seems like she is. Wow. Oh, poor Nikita. I'm not sure she's literally, going and used to being like this. In this kind of predicament. Seriously, I don't think she is.
You know what?
Rose,
She may be facing some serious trouble here.
yeah, Rose going after that injured leg she went after earlier.
Oh, come on. I'm not sure I really don't think she's
Rose in the pin. Only
Is
2.
this the one? Oh.
two. Just another two.
You know, she has one emergency backup move. She hasn't called on Jamba from outside the ring just yet.
No, it doesn't.
No, I've never seen Jamba interfere before.
Nope. That's one thing I've never seen. In every match that I've seen with her, I've never of something? I don't know.
Jax is afraid of his own shadow, hence why he
Wait a
works
minute.
with Jameson's.
Wait, what does Jax do? Jax is up on the apron.
What is going on now? I spoke too soon. Jax, get off the apron. Jax!
Oh, Jamba is not happy. Oh, here close. Oh boy.
What?
Jax, you better run.
Run, Jax, run!
Oh, that's gonna be a bad day. Somebody can get an animal handler in the back.
Oh, Jesus. Jax is having a really, really bad day.
First Isaiah and now Jumba? Oh boy.
Looks like
boy.
Nikita has turned the tide with a big power bomb.
Oh boy.
Wow, bad times for the Jameson clan all around today. Looks like Jax so far has proved more of a hindrance than a help today.
It seems like it.
And here we go. We gonna see it? Yes, the jungle driver.
Oh! And that's her finisher.
Looks like both Jamba and Nikita are coming back to show us what they're made of.
Beautiful move.
Nikita with the pin. 1, 2, and 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner for this fight, Nikita the Huntress.
Are you looking for anime roleplay in Second Life? Well, we have it here at Tohoku. We are a modern-day Japanese small town located on the northern west coast of Japan. Anime-inspired roleplay using a quick, easy, fair, and balanced roleplay system. We have police, fire, Rokan, Shinto Shrine, school, arcade, beach, and homes are available. This is anime roleplay at its finest. We are Tohoku. Are you looking for a new motorcycle? Can't find one that'll fit your lifestyle? Looking for one that'll turn heads and ride like a dream? Then check out JFC Bikes. We have bikes with a spirit, made of the best quality bike parts and scripted with the legendary, unique JFC Bike script. Contact J Ramagic for more information and you could be riding on your dream bike today.
Pink Moon Garden is an adult half sim with games, hangouts, a club, photo studio, blogger, wrestling, poses, couples, dance, under the sea, beautiful beaches, garden, monthly events, and you could set home here and res on land when in the group. Need a professional picture taken? They can help you out with that too. Contact Willa Zumbulan and Babette Upshaw for more information.
Come back. Wait, there seems to be something happening. What's going on?
Who am I? I am who is called when the devil is far too busy. The scraping guilt that hangs onto your every bone when you commit your evil ways before every man, god, and beast. I have come here because of the atrocities you have committed upon your silver screen. Your hunger for fame, for fortune, for power. There's no salvation for the wicked, no, and not until you repent. I am coming, and I will make you confess.
Well, that was different. And we saw a similar video last week, and we still have no idea who this person is.
What is that?
Don't know. It's a little early for Halloween, but huh?
That's just like really, really creepy.
Yeah, I don't know who or what that is, but oh boy, I'm not eager to find out.
Neither am I. It's just starting to kind of get me creepy, giving me the creepiness again. You know, it's just that happened once before, and yeah.
You know what? As scary as it may be, it can't overshadow what's about to happen right now. Because let me tell you something. The betrayal last week between LBA and SMF, seeking retaliation, during that promo last week, they are absolutely going to come out here and tear one another apart for this finale.
And poor Dante was stuck in the middle of that.
Well, yes, but you know, those two definitely had many harsh and very nasty words for one another, and I'm surprised it didn't break into an all-out brawl last week, but they're going to get their chance tonight, and personally, this is a fight I am really excited to see.
Yeah, I have to agree. These two have been, you know, chomping at the bits to get at each other for a while.
Well,
I mean, those two, you never know, you know, what comes out of either one of their mouths. EOC or Dante, whichever one of you wants to go into these two, I will leave it to either one of you.
I think I'll do it since I haven't done it yet.
Go for it, Dante.
Coming to us from the other side of darkness, the Dark Mask Kicker, Mr. Up All Night. He is Yakuza Kumachi, McCarty Black Askellison, otherwise known as LBA. He stands 6'6" and weighs in at 270 pounds. LBA might run his mouth a lot, but he's actually very skilled in the ring.
Looks like people are really into, you know, for LBA.
Well, LBA is a showman, if nothing else.
So, yeah.
Looks that way, and his opponent making his way to the ring. Standing 6'6", weighing 220 pounds. He comes from Perth, Western Australia. He is SMF, also known as Siegfried Montgomery Falkenrath. Our last two matches both had Jamesons in them. I'm talking of untrustworthy people. LBA certainly won. He doesn't care about anyone but himself, and he'll do anything he has to do to win a match. He's already starting the match off early with a rebound sunset flip, trying to pin SMF as soon as the bell rings.
gonna do this. These two really, really, really hate each other too. So this is like literally going to be a match of all matches. They couldn't even wait to stop.
Exactly. SMF better be careful because LBA is full of all kinds of tricks.
And he's got Lilith out on the side, so anything's gonna happen here, Dante.
You're absolutely right. SMF doesn't have anybody out here with him, but someone of his skill, he doesn't need anybody.
Exactly.
A big guys right off the turnbuckle.
So
You know what? The person that needs to watch out right now is our ref, Grayson, because Lilith is known for distracting those refs.
You would know for sure, EOC. You know, LBA for longer than me or anybody. You know longer than
She is absolutely dangerous when it comes to stuff like that.
What actually led up to this, SMF was the one leading the charge against NAW, and LBA fooled everybody, including me, saying, yeah, he's on our side, then betrayed everybody.
Exactly. He even had me fooled, and when he turned his back on PW, it literally broke my heart. Oh, rolling thunder by LBA. It literally broke my heart when LBA turned on PW.
Still think he looks like he got caught in an explosion at a Spirit of Halloween. I need to be nice. I have to be impartial as a commentator.
Exactly.
Big diving senton into a pin. Well, I can't really be favorable. I'm not really supposed to give my favor to either wrestler. But sometimes it's hard when you have personal history with some of these people.
As somebody who has given very impartial commentary for many years on this show, I can tell you I hate absolutely everybody on this roster.
Okay then, guys. Well, you don't really have to be technically partial. You can, be how you feel. Pretty much say how you honestly feel.
Oh, in that case, all my money is on SMF. And so these two are exchanging chops, daring one another to hit each other.
Alright, ladies, let's stop smacking each other and actually fight.
Oh,
Thank you
EOC,
so much,
you've been in the ring before. Those, good and well, those chops are anything but little slaps.
Yes, they certainly hurt a lot more than you would think. But at this level of fighting with these two caliber of fighters, they're nothing more than taunting each other with those slaps at this point.
Like LBA went for a suplex but got countered and then thrown into a snap suplex by SMF. Wow, SMF and LBA, these guys certainly like their TLAs. Those three-letter abbreviation. Now looks like they're both dazed for a moment. SMF trying to catch his breath.
And please keep any and all food objects outside of the arena. Anybody caught doing so will be drowned and put in said torture chamber full of said object.
Oh, Lord. Ah. This is seriously not going to be a wrestling match, guys. This is just literally going to be a slobber knocker.
Oh, LBA gets knocked out of the ring.
Speaking of knockouts, right out the top of the ring.
It looks like LBA might have landed on that bat. He's busted open, I think.
You know what? I think he is. I think he's bleeding. That is for damn sure.
And LBA getting up wobbly.
Uh-oh, and here comes SMF. Over the top rope. The big springboard Styles forearm.
Oh!
Doesn't look good for LBA. He's taking a couple blows to the head. Now he's bleeding. These two better be careful. This is not a no DQ or a false count anywhere match, so they can both get counted out here if they're not careful. LBA just getting rocked by those mud hole stomps.
Oh, man.
The ref's up to 4. These two better get back in the ring quick.
And Grayson right on top of this.
Exactly, and you know what? He's actually going to make it to 10, so they both better work their way back into the ring.
Very impressive that he's right on top of it. And SMF back in the ring to stop that count.
You know what? I don't think either one of them want to win like that. They both want each other taken out the right way.
I don't know. When it comes to LBA, like I said, he'll do anything he has to do to win. You see that giant missile drop kick over the platform and onto outside the ring. SMF almost seemed to hang in the air there for a few seconds. Michael Jordan's got nothing on him.
You know what? Michael Jordan might not have anything, but SMF might have something on LBA here in just a moment.
LBA's not moving. There he goes. He looks like he might have gotten some well, he got something knocked out of him. Ref back up to 4 again.
I'm telling you guys, he's not moving. It's very bad for him.
LBA with a big back body drop. SMF landing on that hard steel entrance ramp. Now LBA in the ring to break the count. Now he's back out again.
Looks like they're going to decide this one in the streets. They're not even going to bother to stay in the ring. They're just going to keep resetting the clock.
Like I said, this isn't going to be a match. This is going to be an old-fashioned melee street fight, guys. Did you expect anything less?
Oh, gosh. And LBA with the zero daze. Onto that hard, unyielding steel. LBA's back must be torn up by now. LBA's on the top rope. LBA with the diving neck breaker again onto that steel platform.
They aren't even trying to win. They're just, they just want to cause harm to one another. Literally, they just want to see who can hurt each other the worst.
Well, it looks like right now they're both hurting pretty bad.
I mean, seriously. Do they want to just see if, want to see who can kill the other one before,
They're going for broke. Neither man wants to back down. At this point, it's a matter of honor for both of them.
Well, Lilith, looks like Lilith has picked up that bet.
Oh, Lord. What are you going to do with that
Wait a minute. I think LBA just pulled the turnbuckle pad off.
Uh-oh.
But you know, even if Lilith does use that bat, get LBA disqualified, I don't think he really cares.
No, he don't. That's just how LBA is.
You know what? He's absolutely going to demolish him if he manages to get him into that turnbuckle like that. With no padding, that could be absolutely deadly.
There's Grayson trying to fix the turnbuckle pad.
Oh, Lord, but Grayson noticed it, but Grayson's not paying attention to what's going on in the ring either. Grayson, you... Oh, Lord. Grayson. Now what?
Meanwhile, SMF just unleashing a horrible assault on LBA right now.
Grayson's distracted with that. And what is Lilith doing? Oh boy. And SMF is up on the turnbuckle. Lilith is holding.
SMF with what he calls the Yeetus Maximus. And if I have a pin, Grayson's finally turned back around. 1, 2. Oh, even after all that, LBA still manages to kick out. I don't know how he did it.
I don't know. I mean, just the power that these two men have.
SMF's just pulling out all the stops tonight. There's one thing about SMF I like, you know. He can strike, he can grapple, he can fly. There's not anything he can't. There's really no moveset he doesn't know.
Exactly.
LBA with a code red.
Exactly. Wow.
Only a 2. SMF manages to kick out.
Man. Just amazing that he kicked out of that. And a European uppercut by SMF. Wow, just the sheer exhaustion on these two right now. Both men must be exhausted in that ring.
They are, but neither one of them will give up.
No.
Exactly. Like I said, it's a matter of pride at this point, and whoever comes out on top deserves it.
SMF with the Pepsi plunge. Oh, come on. It looks like that turnbuckle fell off again. It wasn't secured all the way. SMF trying to get the crowd behind him.
Come on, guys. Make some noise for whoever you want to win this match. You're awfully quiet.
Seems like the crowd's pretty evenly divided.
And SMF taunting the crowd again.
Oh, SMF goes for Starship Pain, but nobody's home. LBA crawling over to the corner. There goes Grayson trying to fix that turnbuckle again. Wait a minute, Lilith is handing LBA the bat.
That's SMF's bat, isn't it?
It is.
Uh-oh.
You know what? I knew something like this would happen. I just knew it.
I mean, it is
I don't think he can hear you over the crowd.
Grayson, turn around. Pay attention.
Oh no.
Grayson.
Oh.
Oh.
Talk about a home run.
Dang.
Then, of course, LBA tossing the bat out of the way and going for a pin.
Dang.
You know what? He's not going to get up out of that. That's pretty much going to be a count out.
Grayson, turn around.
Oh, it's too late. Mr. Mac is down. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, and 3.
Was he really even pinning him or just holding onto his leg to make it look like a pin? The man was out cold. Well, like you said, a win by any means. Even if it comes with a home run, that's a W.
That is it. So that will wrap up another episode of Monday Night Gnaw. If you guys are interested in going and becoming a part of Premier as a wrestler, as a commentator,